I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome in to The Breeze here on Ticket Sundays. Back to our regular programming. Again, we just wrapped up with Bigger Than the Score. They're switching time slots. Bigger Than the Score will now be from that 11 o'clock slot, and then Inside the Huddle with Jay Foreman at 8 a.m. But we got the host, as always, Haas Tabrizi, streaming in. If you guys want to join in, use the Starter Heyman text line or the streams. Haas, how's it going on this Sunday morning?
Great. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Haas, what do you want to start off with today?
I'm letting him throw the lob. I'm going to let him walk right into this one. Yeah, whatever direction he wants to go is a home run. So it doesn't really matter on a Sunday. Have at it, brother.
What you want to talk about, Lincoln?
What do you want to talk? So what do you want to talk about? It's funny in this sense that yesterday was such a busy day, and there were such high expectations for several things. And we'll save Bash in Berlin. We'll save that for segment 2. But Haas can fully wrap his brain around having a prodigy and the anticipation, the buildup, the change of direction for programs. We've been a part of programs where a prodigy showed up, and as a freshman, you knew that they had the ability to change the entire program.
Game winner, first game.
Right, like literally, right. That we had a young man that would
from near half court.
Right, like that would walk into an elite blue blood high school program, walk into that program, and from day one, game one, show presence, poise, leadership, all of those things. And they said, be careful giving the freshman too much. Don't give him too much too soon. That could be a problem. Except he accepts the challenge, walks in the door like, hey, I was born for this, man.
Give me that.
I was born for this. Haas, Dylan Raiola did everything yesterday and then some. From a coaching standpoint, imagine the conversations that were held with Dylan Raiola before the game and then after the game. That, wow, this thing happened. You met the standard. You showed up. You did your thing. And now we can start to stick our chests out a little bit. It was a day of all days. It was a beautiful day to be a Husker and to be a sports fan.
It's a beautiful morning.
Right?
The coffee tasted a little bit better.
Coffee's better. The sun's brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's smiling a little more.
We're 1-0 for the first time since 2019.
Bruh, win a game. Win a game. Win a game.
But DP,
yeah.
he looks like a linebacker.
Right? Like they tried to figure out
they tried
how to egg him on. right? How to talk about him in a way that was less than, right? That first of all, if you're UTEP, just be quiet, accept the check, and get on out of town. Don't egg on, don't poke the bear. It wasn't needed and it wasn't necessary. But hey, you get from it what you get. Haas, what would you say to the young freshman after that performance? After showing up, what would you say? What would you say to, say, young freshman, hey, I'm going to hit the game winner against a big rival in a big moment in front of a big crowd? What do you say to them after those moments?
Hey, listen, Dylan, if DP gets you a hat like this and other people make fun of it, you rock it and you look like you, bro. You just look like you.
Bruh, listen, I saw that hat and immediately went, oh, this has to happen. Like, this hat has to happen. Like, Harrison, literally, the guy said, he says, hey, I'm making these custom hats. Do you want one? And I went, okay, so what teams are you doing? He goes, well, this is the one I already did. And I saw it and I went, oh, Tabrizi. It's a Dodgers Panama hat.
I was gonna say, at first I thought it was a cowboy hat, but no, that's not quite there.
Oh, so I was like,
that looks clean though.
I was like, send it. And then I have to send you the picture that Haas sent me yesterday. Harrison, Haas, if you can send, I don't know if you have access to it.
If you email it to me, we can put it on the stream unless we don't want to do that.
If you do.
Okay, Harrison at theticketfm.com, Haas, send it that way, and we'll share it to the people.
Yeah, it was pretty, like, because we do so much wrestling talk on the Breeze, that when he sent the thing to me, when the guy sent me this thing, and he's a Dodgers fan, so he was really kind of mass producing all of these Dodger custom items. And he goes, hey, what about this? And I immediately, Harrison, out loud screamed, send it! Send it! Send it now. I must have it. And I didn't tell Haas. It was coming. I giggled so hard. I laughed so hard giving him the address, because it's really confirming that we're just grown kids. Like, we're just adolescents.
I learned that at episode 2.
Right? Like, we're just grown man kids. And he sent this wrestling mask, the luchador mask.
That one?
With the Dodgers logo on it. And it was just spectacular. And I just went, yeah, okay, whatever you're doing, man, go ahead. Let's do this. So it is the
Where do I email that?
Harrison at the Ticket FM, the same one I sent the leak to. Haas, I'm looking at the caption he sent on the Dodgers hat.
Right? Like, it was just silliness. And you just went, okay, this is how you know it lands. The guy had, he had several. And they're really nice hats when you really, aside from that. But the fact that he put in the work to kind of paint these by hand and to do these things, and you just went, okay. Because it's the guy who asked me about the Husker wrestling match.
Oh, okay.
Mask. And he said, I can do the Huskers logo on here. And I went, oh, I could just see myself walking into the Vandy Center and with this Husker wrestling mask on in front of Mark Manning. And Mark Manning would lose his pants. Like, he would just, like, it would be everything. So I thought that has to happen. But he said, Tabrizi, it's spectacular. He's like, yeah, I have to do this. So the sun is shining bright. The young freshman showed up. And then, Haas, here's the thing. They get today. You had 24 hours to celebrate the victory, right? The moment, the greatness, all those things. But then, just as similar to the freshman that we were talking about, you immediately go into another big moment. You go straight into what may be, on a national TV level, national media level, all eyes on Lincoln, Nebraska, for Dylan Raiola and the Huskers versus Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders. Like,
Hey, you better say someone's name first.
well, listen, he's going to get his anyway. Travis is going to get his. But here's the thing. I'm not sure what the lead is. For
If
this
I'm the
episode-
49ers right now, I'm trading Nick Bosa. I'm trading Purdy. I'm trading Ayuk. I'm trading Trent Williams. I'm tanking for Travis Hunter.
I
He
don't
can play.
know. No,
He can play.
no. He can play, but you wouldn't have tanked for Dion. You
I
wouldn't have tanked for Dion. You wouldn't have tanked for you wouldn't have tanked for Jerry Rice.
Dion won us a ring.
You didn't. Well, there's some other dudes on that team.
I know, but he was the one that got him over the hump. He was the one that brought. No, hold up. I watched every 49er game in the 90s. Steve Young had the biggest monkey on his back in the 90s, and he could not beat the Dallas Cowboys. And the 49ers had no swagger. And then Prime comes. And he comes and he just changes the swagger of the 49ers. And it's like, whoa, Jerry Rice, the clean suit wearing guy, is now walking with a little pimp walk because of Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
So he changed the culture of the 49ers.
I'm not mad at that. Right? I'm not mad at that. But Trent Williams is a generational left tackle.
I'm joking. Obviously, you don't trade any of those people. You don't trade any of those people.
But if you tell me that in the same token, right, that Travis Hunter, okay, so season, whatever it is for either team, episode 2, Colorado shows up in Lincoln, Nebraska. But on the marquee, what does it say?
Hunter versus Raiola.
But no. Hunter only falls in line because of Deion. Deion's the story. It's why we care. Listen, Colorado, as much as it was a rival of Nebraska's back in the day, people hadn't talked about Colorado in years and didn't care. And now, not only do you care, but the game has legs. The game has distance. It has bandwidth. And no matter what players are in play, if you said to me Raiola versus Sanders, okay. If you said to me Rule versus Sanders, okay, right? Both sellable items nationally, right? Because Matt Rule's going to get
Raiola.
Well, but I mean, here's the thing. How do you see this? And text line, feel free to tell me how you think it plays out. But if you're going to, on the marquee, let's just say it's Pinnacle Bank Arena, and on the marquee outside, kind of like, pro wrestling, that you put the biggest names up first, the names that will sell tickets and draw. Oof. And if you tell me before yesterday that it was Raiola over Rule, the answer was no. It was Rule, then Raiola. That may have changed yesterday, but I'm not sure because it's not Shedeur Sanders, it's Deion. And then it's Hunter and Sanders too. Because Travis Hunter needs Shedeur Sanders to get him the ball in those situations, right? He has to rely. Yeah. He really does. And Shedeur Sanders, I'm not sure. Depending how the bad teams fare out, for pure ranking, as a defensive back, do you draft Hunter over Shedeur Sanders?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just as a safety.
Yep.
I'm taking Travis Hunter.
As a safety in the NFL. Tell me the last time a safety. When was a safety drafted one?
I just think
when was a corner drafted one?
I'm not thinking though, like I'm drafting a safety. I'm drafting a freak that I'm going to find a way that he's going to be a hell of a player.
He's my third down. It's Ohtani, man. This is literally Ohtani. He's going to be my.
When was the last time a corner was drafted number 1?
No,
I'll find out for you.
Right, like
no, nobody. But top 5, yes. Has there ever been a cornerback like him?
Other
than Deion?
Yes.
Other than Deion?
Champ Bailey
led Georgia. Don't bring up some Redskins.
No, Champ Bailey led Georgia in receiving while he was the top corner in the country. This has happened before, people. We get convenient memory.
And Champ Bailey should have, if he wasn't a top 10 pick, should have been a top 3 pick.
Right. But here's the thing. Top level 350 yard a game quarterbacks are always in the top 5. Always, always, always.
Yeah, Sean Taylor, Eric Berry are tied for number 5. That's the highest safety.
But he's not a safety.
Corner, I'm still looking for corner. If we want to corner, I'm still not seeing anything
right
now.
That's my point. We're talking about where they sit now on the matinee.
What about wide receiver?
On the marquee, in this space, that if you tell me the lead characters and how this episode is going to play out, it's Rule and Sanders first.
That's obvious. That's obvious because last year.
Let's keep that in line, right?
Sure, that's obvious.
From full perspective, it's Deion Sanders and Matt Rule. And then the subplot is, oh my goodness, you have 2 star factor quarterbacks. I'll point this out. I'm not sure that you can put together, maybe outside of USC and no. Is there a greater, higher potential, high ceiling quarterback matchup available this season in college football than Dylan Raiola and Shedeur Sanders?
The question is, from a outsider perspective, is Dylan Raiola what people in Nebraska see? So we saw what we saw. I don't know if outside of Nebraska, and we saw what we saw.
Well, listen, Patrick Mahomes said it first. That's what gave validity to it. Was I'm telling all of you, anybody within earshot of Patrick Mahomes, which is everybody, that you have one of one. You have one of one. The rest of when it gets to McAfee saying, "Hey, listen, all eyes towards Lincoln, Nebraska. There's something different there." So much so that it could change Nebraska football from being bottom third to top third. Like that's what the national folks are saying.
Well, I thought, Bleacher Report, Sports Illustrated, all their social media accounts. Like it's Dylan Raiola buzz is around.
Like it's not a Nebraska thing. Nebraska fans went through PTSD. We don't want to trust it until we see it. Mm-hmm. We had heard about all this stuff, and then the Nebraska fans kind of it was a white knuckle day until you saw the first touchdown throw, and you went, "Oh,
yep,
okay."
And then you saw UTEP get the 1-2-3 touchdown. Then you remember it was 7-7, I think, in the second quarter, and then all of a sudden you blink of an eye, it's 30-7 heading into half. That wasn't happening.
Abe says that maybe Ohio State versus Oregon and the quarterbacks, but I'm not sure you're going to put Ohio State's quarterback in that conversation. Not right now. Yeah, he's got more talent around him than Dylan Raiola. But if for pure ceiling, like NFL ceiling, college football ceiling for quarterbacks, what is in play, star power, and we don't even if you the names of those quarterbacks don't draw. Dylan Raiola currently is a top 10 name in college football at this very moment. He's a top 10 name that if you're a college football purist, your eyes were turned towards Lincoln and the Huskers yesterday to see as Ric Flair would say, what's causing all this?
All right, I found one. Yep. Georgia and Texas. That's one. That's it.
But
that's top 10 programs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's more about the team than it is the QB battle.
Well, this QB's, but yes,
it's still up there. I have put that. You probably take
Georgia,
that one.
Texas is bigger. No.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like that from the full and if you said Georgia, Alabama, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. If you said USC, Oregon, I'm in the conversation. But the fact that we will have in front of us in Lincoln, Nebraska next Saturday, and a week's buildup to all of the national conversations about it, that you have such unique conversation points with Matt Rule versus Deion Sanders. Because again, there was some friction there.
Yeah, because we were thinking about getting Deion
right
at some point.
And then the fan base is still trying to figure out, okay, why? Well, they're trying to figure out, well, why did it happen the way that it did? And what does it say? And not all of that's a positive conversation.
Here, let me pause you right there, because last year we talked about it. I talked about it a lot. And I said, I prefer Deion Sanders as a coach, but Nebraska wouldn't. And I said, the reason for that is just based on the personality. Nebraska wants someone that's going to be there 6-7 years. I said this before the game. I said this after the game. We have footage of it. You could play it if you want. I want Deion Sanders as a coach. I love the confidence. I love the electricity. I love bringing in the high-powered people. Rule got to bring in Raiola. Without Raiola, you guys are going to be talking about Rule and being like, "Oh, we're 500, or we're
hoping for 500. We're
4-8.
Yeah, we're hoping for 500.
So Raiola,
even today, still hoping for 500.
No,
like, let's be clear. Like, there's no assumption that 500 is in the bag at Lincoln, Nebraska. That hasn't happened yet. They win Saturday. They win Saturday, and that statement may be true.
And Nebraska fans are going to be like, well, we're better than Colorado. We beat them. Colorado's going to be 4-8 or 4-9 or whatever, how many games they play. And they're going to say all those things. But Deion changed Colorado. Deion brought all that money to Colorado. Deion put them on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to go hate on not having him, that just means you don't like Deion. Sorry. And so
that really is what it means.
That's just what it means. And you're loud.
Let me tell you here, the Deion hate is heavy for whatever variety of reasons. It is heavy.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense. He's at Colorado. You don't want me. There's some chirping with Shador, with Deion. Like
but
it's all
in the words of T.O., hate me or love me, but you ain't me. So
right.
It also doesn't help that before Deion was even there, Colorado was still finding a way to get Nebraska, and it was getting to that point where it's still an old rivalry. Like, even though before Deion was there, it's not like, well, it's just Colorado, it doesn't matter. I mean, there was some sense of you need to take care of these guys, and they still got Nebraska a couple times before Deion got there.
There's a streak.
Deion's continuing.
There's a losing streak currently active. With Colorado. Nebraska hasn't figured out. I think it's 5.
5, I was gonna say,
5 or 6,
5.
Right? That Colorado pre-Deion had a number, and that should never have happened.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's happened, and then you add, we're gonna take this stew and turn it into gumbo. Yeah, now it's a real deal. Like we've gotten fully spicy with it, and that it's 6 days of just pure, unadulterated football sassiness between Boulder, Colorado, and Lincoln, Nebraska. And it's fantastic because, again, things could have gone left for either program in the last 72 hours. Like Colorado could have crapped the bed and made this thing irrelevant, right? But no. And they've given additional juice and sauce to Nebraska because it was, wait a minute, y'all had a closet fight with North Dakota State.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't. And then people were mad. Well, why say it's just North Dakota State and then say, oh, but you just beat Utah?
Yeah, and you can't sleep on North Dakota State's history. I'll be honest. If you're picking the lesser of the opponents, you're probably playing the Miners. With that being said, we got to throw it to break. Again, quick programming notes here. We got the Royals coming up here at 12:30. So if you want to continue with the shows, use these streams: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Allo Channel 961. We'll talk to you guys on the other side.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays. The same way you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
You've seen them come and go. Franchise testosterone clinics that pop up and then whoosh, they're gone. These franchise clinics quickly find out it's not easy to compete with Limitless Male. Limitless is locally owned and operated with a flawless protocol that has elevated them to be the best in men's testosterone replacement and sexual performance. By adding GLP-1s, our patients are losing weight in a healthy way. To feel your optimal best, schedule a free consult at limitlessmale.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card Spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Allow me to get a bit sappy. For women, jewelry isn't just a gift. It's a timeless symbol of love and appreciation. You have to get this right. No fleeting trends or gadgets will make the impact. Every time she wears it, every time she gets a compliment, you win. Trust me, guys. You'll get your money worth. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models in all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talked to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Hondas, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
and electrical.
The Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's can help take the labor out of your Labor Day. Rest easy with special Labor Day savings so you can transform your restless night into a perfect sleep. And it all starts on a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, now with up to $700 in Labor Day savings. Or you can get up to $1,200 off on a new Beauty Rest Black mattress when you add an adjustable base. Plus, get up to 48 months interest-free. Transform your sleep and rest easy this Labor Day in the Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into The Breeze. Harrison Arndt on the ones and twos. Again, we're just back to the streams now. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, Allo, Channel 961. We got the Royals on the brick and mortar. Haas, we talked a lot of Husker football last segment. I'll let you go ahead and kick off this segment. Where do you want to take us on segment number 2?
Should we talk about Bash at Berlin? It wasn't really that exciting. Do you want to talk about it?
You're fair. I just want to point out something that trending currently worldwide. Number 2 is Dylan Raiola. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So for the record,
not just local.
Yeah. Just gonna say, national trending. Also from the text line, Bill says it's more of a hate for Colorado than Dion. Their fans are a bunch of jerk. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing jerk, but yeah, absolutely.
So I was thinking about them more than Iowa and their punting and their coach, more than Ohio State. I mean, everyone hates Ohio State more than
they
Michigan.
We actually have a weird relationship with Ohio State.
They don't hate Ohio State
because we've never, unfortunately, in my era, we've never. I mean, when the Nebraska got to the Big Ten, we've never really challenged them in a way. So you're not going to start talking crazy to a team who lights you up year in, year out.
Right. Like
I think it's just that.
Yeah, Colorado. Like when Nebraska was good, Colorado had some moments against them in resistance.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the 90s.
Right.
I remember Cordell Stewart.
Yeah, I mean that's what that is about.
It's passed down hate. Like if I talk to my parents, like I'll get the Colorado hate passed down to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the space that they're in. It's the Niners and Cowboys rivalry is deeper than right now.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
I mean, there is no rivalry right now.
Think about it that way. They're not in the same,
Like, what
they're not in the same
rivalry?
conference. Right. So the Niners.
Who's your daddy, Dak Prescott?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the Niners and the Seahawks, right? That we don't like you because we don't like you. We happen to have to play each other. And then, when you add somebody, like if somebody leaves, if you leave the Niners and go to the Seahawks, there's extra juice in why they don't like you. Or when it comes down from a free agency, hey, either Seattle or San Francisco, and they choose Seattle. Okay, we really don't like you. So there's a lot of that going on, bro. Bastion Berlin, to me.
Where'd they drop the ball?
All over the place. They dropped it at the 10. They dropped it at the 30.
Was it Daniel Jones running on an 80-yard scramble and just falling?
Yeah, it really was, because if you tell me that Kevin Owens is leaving without telling me that Kevin Owens is leaving and that this is just the appropriate send-off.
Is that what happened?
For it. Well, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Right? That, like, why would you do that? Why would you tell me that Kevin Owens, like, and maybe you turn Kevin Owens 2 weeks from now, right? Maybe you turn him tonight to extend the rivalry and the matches, because the matches are good. And you bring him in tonight, and Cody, gives him tomorrow and gives him a pat on the back, and then Kevin hits him with a chair, right? And then you go, okay, you got another match out of it. But I don't understand that either. I don't understand that. You allowed Randy Orton to get choked out.
Oh my God, that was so bad. That was so bad.
You allowed Randy the Viper to get
So
choked
bad.
out by Gunter. What do you do? I don't tell me you don't tell me you don't care without telling me you don't care.
So bad.
It was terrible.
Might as well have Ludwig Kaiser do something like that.
You allowed a Hall of Famer to get choked out and it's a full sacrifice. We know the history of that. Legends can choose how they go out, right? That Flair, Piper, Hogan, they all went through their time, Rock, Austin, Triple H, on how they were not going to go out. And then you just waved that and you threw Randy Orton out. Listen, the greatest celebration you could have gave me was Randy Orton getting the strap for even if 3 weeks.
A day.
Like I don't care. Like that would have made more sense. But okay, fine. Then
Pause right there. Because oh my gosh. I'm about to say this. I would have rather watched Randy Orton versus The Miz.
Yeah.
Versus
You're
The
right.
Miz.
You're right.
There's like some like show and like pizzazz and all that stuff with The Miz. Gunther is just boring. I'm sorry.
I go preach to the church on Sunday, Hoster Breezy.
For those of you that like Gunther, stop it. Tell me why. Tell me why. You have ruined wrestling. You are a Gunther crybaby. You've ruined wrestling.
It's so bad. It's so bad that I went through Hoss. Standing in front of the screen, I literally yelled, "Why? Why?" Your lead to this is that it wasn't good.
was 100%. I felt like it was 3 hours of my Saturday.
I should have done something else.
I should have been watching Michigan. I should have been like at least I should have been watching Oregon. I was angry.
The Judgment Day match was good. The Judgment Day match was worth it. But the rest.
Well, they were. I mean, yeah, the Judgment Day, but that should have been the feature, and then you could have removed several other championship matches and gone in a different direction. Like it was just, it was terrible. Like I just went, okay, and I still don't know. Like if you're gonna turn Mommy and Priest all the way, right? Turn it. Like this is the full turn, but be careful. Because what do you do with Priest? As you've sold him as an under. I think he could be a great hero. Mommy's already a hero, whether she chose that or not. Like they chose that for her. But then you're literally putting on par. You're telling me that Liv is on par with Mommy, which no, she's not. And then you're telling me that Dominic is on par with Priest, when the real battle is Priest Finn.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to do that thing, you really want to make Dominic interesting to me? Have Finn go after Liv. Yeah. Like give me Finn trying to take Dominic's girlfriend. I'm watching. Okay. Hey, bro.
He stole the card. He stole that hotel card.
Hey, bro. I am all in. If you're going to tell me that with Mommy just agitating and like spinning it, right? Like just agitate. Like I need all of that, all the juice, all the sauce. Like that has to be a thing. Right? But yeah, like, but then you have to give Finn somebody to agitate Liv through.
I'm just sighing because this was the first time I didn't care and didn't watch Cody Rhodes that intently. I came home from tennis. Instead of telling my kids to pause it, I showed up after their entrances. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
He's not going to lose the belt. Either the only way this will be cool is if KO turns on him somehow. You know what actually went through my mind that you've been saying? It's Jacob Fatu can never be a world heavyweight champion.
Right. Right.
So think about that, folks. If you can't bring him to your London pay-per-view, to your Germany pay-per-view, to Saudi Arabia, that's where most of your money is made.
That's where that extra money is. Yep.
You can't travel to those countries. Now every other match or every third match is overseas, and Jacob Fatu can't go.
Especially on the current WWE schedule. Yeah. When you look at the advanced schedule, it's all international, which means that you can't, like, hey, bro, you can't get on that plane, man. You can't get on that plane. Like, you can't do it.
I'll have to drop it stuff.
No, it's funny. It is funny, right? Does
he need a better lawyer? Like,
no, he has the best lawyers, but listen. You got a case, bro. You can't leave. And then I don't know if I know Triple H's gonna fire somebody today because they leaked the next family member that's gonna join the Bloodline story.
The brother?
Yeah, and then somebody from the inside leaked somebody from contracts.
They leaked the leak.
Somebody from contracts at the WWE leaked who the next Fatu brother coming in. And let me tell you, Triple H, I could just see the smoke coming off the top of his head. Because they also leaked some of the story.
Oh,
because they said, oh, yeah, it's one thing to leak that he's coming. It's another to leak why he's coming.
That happens way too much now. We got to throw it to Brig Haas, but it is so hard not to do anything without having it leaked anymore. I mean, I know Nebraska doesn't have alternate uniforms, but I think we've had those.
Triple H, get some Flex Seal.
We'll throw it to break. Haas, what do you want to wrap up with before we do it?
We'll
No, I
find
think
out
the
after
story.
the
The story is out of
We're gonna
Ninerland.
Okay.
There was a shooting, and there's so much part to the story. But I think it's a great way to close the Sunday.
All right, we'll do that next. Don't go anywhere. The Breeze, Haas, DP. We'll talk to you on the other side.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Breeze final segment. You guys are always welcome to join in. Use the Sartor Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. You can also put a face to the voice using these streams. And I'll be sure to tune in to the next show as well, the YWCA Hour. And then, of course, Bill's Thrills. And then we'll keep it rolling with Nico. He'll be live today as well. I'll be joining him from 3 to 4. So, Haas, a little bit of time here left. Well, actually, DP, I'll let you kick this one off because we did have some news. Shout out to text line. Quite a few people pointed out to us already. So, DP, I'll let you run with it.
Yeah, it's a couple of things in play. One, that you find out that people are listening and have segmented themselves to Haas's 49er fandom.
Yeah, let them know right away.
Right, like we have a bunch of 49er fandoms on the text line.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's a full thing. As a matter of fact, I almost pulled another Niner fan on today because my buddy Lassie is in town. He's a Niners fan. And I almost pulled him on just for a segment, just to talk Niners, but that's okay. The Pearsall shooting, that first of all, it's a first round draft pick, and he's doing a signing, and he had a Rollie on. He had a Rolex on. And some people speculated that was kind of the thing, was that the person spotted him at this thing, spotted the watch, followed him, and said he was going to get him. But okay, so let the story develop. But to say that the young man is superhero in full, that he got shot in the chest and walked to the ambulance.
What's up, Paul Pierce? What's up, Paul Pierce?
Right, like he walked. It was like, wait a minute, man, what is happening? And there's the video of him sitting he's on the gurney, but
was it a BB gun?
No,
this guy took I don't know.
I know
details, but okay.
I know.
Yeah, no, he got shot, and the fact that, again, I'm pretty consistent in my messaging and my brand, that we just have to do better. Like, we just have to do better. I mean, one, he's putting himself in a social situation, and to make it, and rookies have to learn that you cannot just bling out everywhere all the time, because people are out there hurt. People are out there bothered. And he's in stable condition today, but this is in life, the inches matter. And this could have been a different story today. And none of it's necessary. None of it betters us. And so you worry about, but I wanted to at least say Ricky Pearsall's name today because he went through, that was not on his list of things to deal with yesterday. That was not on the Niners list. It was, hey, we're going to send some people out to sign autographs and meet people and take pictures and that sort of deal. But the shooting was not a part of the plan. And to think that we have to speak in full appreciation of each day and all the situations, all the opportunities. But man, we got to do better at taking care of each other. And it makes it difficult that again, I'm sure that this happened to non-NFL first-round draft picks yesterday. We're just using this story to remind folks, put your venom away. It's not required or welcome. Hoss, am I missing anything?
I mean, this hits home for various reasons. There's a death for the hockey players riding their bikes, going to their sister's wedding, and his wife's pregnant, like just because of drunk driving or texting while driving or just not being able to focus while driving. That's a different irresponsibility. I know shootings and robberies in football hit home for you more because of Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
Because we were robbed of that and robbed of that career. And so many people were impacted negatively with Sean Taylor being gone. So just why? Yeah. Why? Like, why does a Rolex matter?
We value things over human life. And that just in every aspect, it has to stop. It has to stop. Stop valuing policy over people. Stop valuing personal things over people. It's people over everything. That's what it has to be.
I don't think there's a better way to wrap up than that. Haas, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you again next Sunday. That's DP, the second host as always. There's Storms only ones and twos.
Hey, he's not the second host. He's the first host. He is the host. Get it right.
I've got plenty of shows here. I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah,
Haas.
right? You're right.
No.
Let that man let you eat, Hoss. Appreciate it.
Keep it rolling.